Alright guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Thank you much for tuning in. So, we are back with some Vaaz. I think it's been quite a while since we watched him the last time. So, this one here is called Sibling memes. Interested to see how many memes I can spot that do feel familiar. As always, a link to the original video is down in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to Vaaz if you enjoy this one. And let's see if there are some memes that you yourself find relatable with you and your siblings. Here we go.
When my mum tells me to stop making faces at my brother because he's terrified. When my sister doesn't get away on her own.
That one. I'm kind of guilty of that with my little sister. Many years ago. I am kind of guilty of that. Do not regret it though.
Faces at my brother because he's terrified. When my sister doesn't get away on her own. Dear family, I am running away. I love you, Dad. My little brother loves playing in the snow. Teacher, everyone, today you are going to correct the homework of your classmates. I'm sorry, but you were wrong on a couple of arteries. I have to give you 6. Great job, brother.
What?
A 10. Thanks.
Yeah, true, but what does that have to do with siblings?
Would you slap your sister or bro for $1 million?
These are always so stupid. These are always so stupid, like engagement bait posts. Who in their right mind would not do that for a million? Bro.
I would hit my brother in the face with a spinning heel kick for $60. Person who made this doesn't have siblings. Brothers separated at birth. Staying with my father and my teenage brother occasionally has been very enlightening. Actually, I need to think about it positively. Okay, fascinating. Okay, amazing. And I have to live like this? Okay. Are your family plates or perhaps pots and pans? Who are you calling first? Mum or dad? You've got 10 missed calls from both. My sibling. How writers think siblings interact. Hello, sister. Hello, brother. How siblings really interact. Screw you. No, screw you. I just heard the most intense scream in my kitchen, so I got up to see what was wrong, and my 11-year-old sister was on the floor cuddling a bag of potato chips. And I said, dude, what's wrong?
What?
And she yelled, they're stale. Why does the world hate me? I've done nothing to deserve this. Is that a watermelon on the floor? No, it's a sister. Don't be so rude. My sister is a monster.
What? Okay, that...
Watermelon on the floor? No, it's a sister. Don't be so rude. My sister.
That is deliberate. She's trying to claim all the donuts without actually eating that. The proper thing to do is to take a knife and cut out these parts when she took a bite, eat the rest, and just leave these tiny bits in here for her.
Is a monster. If I had a little brother, I would sacrifice him for you or dress him like you. Either way, we're getting wicked. My teacher, when she realizes that she used to teach my brother, who was the class clown. Today, my mum and aunt decided to take a sister picture with their third.
Not like the same energy, but I've had teachers who first had my older sister, and she was like, you know, super good grades, one of the best in class, model student, blah, blah, blah. And then these teachers, for some reason, thought they have to go and push their expectations on me. Yeah, that was not that much fun.
Third sister. This would have been fine if the third sister hadn't been dead for 8 years and cremated for 7. They just put a hat on the urn. Do people think I'm joking? $5,000 a week for the rest of your life.
Holy
you
fuck.
Can't talk to a sibling for 15 years. No problem. All of my siblings have passed away. I don't trust anyone with a younger sibling. Parents weren't satisfied with just you. Had to try again. Something's gotta be wrong there. Okay, what about this aunt? I don't trust people with no siblings. Parents thought having one kid was enough. How about that? My sister telling me to stop mimicking her. Me. One time when I was 6, I saw an info commercial claiming that their product would make you look 10 years younger. And my sister said she was going to use it on me, and I became really scared. The amount my sibling has versus what they share with me. I love seeing Cardinals and Blue Jays together. I'm always like, evil siblings. This is what I'm all about, baby. When you're trying to eat your siblings' food without them noticing.
No comment. No comment.
It. The wisteria has tied itself around the doorknob. Morning debunking. In fact, my little brother has been coming over and tying it to the doorknob. He's 24 years old. My sister and her husband just had a baby, and this is my favorite picture of the whole situation.
Poor guy. He is traumatized.
Alexander Graham Bell. I invented the telephone. His brother, Taco. I'm working on some pretty big stuff too. If you guys have any younger siblings going out tonight, be sure to check their candy for anything dangerous. Found a World War II era MK2 anti-personnel fragmentation grenade hidden in this blow pop. A 6-year-old boy is making $11 million a year on YouTube.
What was the channel called? Is that Ryan's Toy Reviews or something like that? If it is the channel I was thinking about, bro, the parents are milking this kid for money. Like, not even...
Reviewing toys. My little brother better step up and start providing for this damn family. Oh yeah, trust me, when I have a kid, I'm exploiting him. I'm making him have a kids channel, I'm doing a family channel, I'm making him play games, review games. I'm also gonna make him read me. Youngest sibling problems. My sister and I also decided to take one of those years later photos. Walking home and saw my brother and his friends riding ice down the river. That is what just brothers do.
That is badass, but also kind of scary.
Christmas morning.
Being the older sibling on Christmas.
Throw back to my sister's guinea pig. No, she looks so upset.
Guinea pig's funeral? Bro, that looks like a fucking ritual to get it back. What?
Then she's all alone. Use the grid to draw poo. Sometimes
oh yeah, that is an evil Winnie Pooh.
Has friends over.
That pisses me off. Bro, just put your shoes properly. What the fuck? It's not the part where they all have the same shoes that bothers me. I don't really give a shit about that. But bro, so disorganized. What the hell?
This is my favorite picture of my sister's brother. Guy who knocked up my sister. When your brother does drugs and tells you to shut up so you won't ruin the audio of a 5-minute video of a pigeon eating a hot dog. That's understandable. I would tell you to shut up too. If you are the older twin, call your little sibling a few times a day and be like, when I was your age, and then describe what you did 7 minutes ago. You have made many people wish they had a twin now. Congrats. What? Last year, my brother had to work on Thanksgiving. He asked me to save him a little bit of everything.
Oh my god. That is so fucking petty. That is worse. That is worse than not leaving anything behind.
This is me on God for real. I used to beat my sister over the head with this. My baby sister got asked out, and I don't know what you guys say, but this is so cute. Will you be mine? Remembering when I told my 8-year-old little brother he was a bum for not having any Fortnite skins, and he hit me with, many a man thinks he is buying pleasure when he is really selling himself to it. What is animes? Why is your brother running around the house screaming anime? Missed cool. None of my siblings are home to bully me, so bring it. I always wondered what the little piggy that stayed at home looked like. This kid was gifted with the best name ever, and he's using it wisely. Muppets.
What?
Like, this kid was
Blake Money. Age 12, has 3 siblings. Wait, height 5'10". 5'10" at 12. Oh, damn, that is a big boy.
Gifted with the best name ever, and he's using it wisely. Muppets 2011 features apparently biological siblings, born to 2 human parents, where one is a Muppet and the other is a human. This implies that being a Muppet is a random genetic mutation that could happen to anyone. Alabama siblings, let's just do it. Our kids will come out just fine. 9 months later.
There we go. There we go. Alabama jokes. There we go.
You have siblings you've never met. My brother looks. If your dad wore shoes like this when you were growing up, you have siblings you've never met. My brother looks like he just returned from war, but actually he's just a father of 2 girls who had a party the day before. I need this type of
same thing, honestly.
Dedication from my
What?
siblings. Has grandma asked where I'm at? No, I made a fake Becky. Okay, what? Hold on, I'm sending a picture. I'm dying, please help me. We don't interfere in sibling rivalries. My brother who lives in Costa Rica came across the Spanish version of Uno. 1. My boyfriend has the same name as my brother, so when we smash and I scream his name, I remember my boyfriend. Older sibling who is a fan of us when we smash and I scream his name, I remember my boyfriend.
What? Nah, well, what?
Same name as my brother. So when we smash and I scream his name, I remember
Huh?
my boyfriend. Older sibling who is a fan of a specific media. Younger sibling becoming a fan of said media. A girl told me that her children should marry my children. I don't know what zone I'm in. She wants you to start a family with her, and then she wants to marry your kids to their siblings. Always check on your siblings. Today I found out my little brother was trying to run away for no reason. How do you run away? Not about the rat.
What? How much is red? Red what? Red poison? How to tell a rat you want to have a baby? How to tell if a rat has feelings for you? How to tell a rat you like it? Can you... something, a rat? What the f...
The sibling rivalry.
What?
Then there's my 4-year-old daughter faking a phone call from her 1-year-old brother's nursery to tell us that we don't have to collect him today because he's going to live there now and he won't even miss us.
What
Me,
the
where did that
fuck?
bruise
Wow.
come from? 7-year-old. Motions to sister. We were fighting. Why? Do we need a reason? Why do I look like I'm about to fling my newborn baby brother into the...
Yo. That is how I look when I'm like at work and trying to pack my shit and leave, and someone is trying or someone is telling me if I can help them out with something. That's how I look. And your child looks like that holding their brother. Damn. Something tells me they might not be such good friends.
The son. I didn't ask for a sibling, Michelle. Sibling trauma. My brother convinced me for years that I was born as a prawn, and my mum found me washed up on our local beach. She wanted another child, so I got transitioned into a human. And that's why me and my brother didn't look alike. My dad also backed this story and called me his wee prawn. Once in kindergarten,
that is horrible.
A girl asked me to write Supergirl on her arm, since I was the only kid who could write. So I wrote Frick on her arm, and I hid under the table for like 30 minutes. Then the teacher found me and yelled at me, then called my parents, and my dad laughed so hard he cried. My little sister graduated high school, and her quote, "I'm not really funny, I'm just mean, and people think I'm joking." I recently noticed whenever life was getting me down, I would usually find $1 in my pocket the next day. I told my parents how weird it was, and they told me my little sister puts $1 in one of my pockets when she knows I'm sad to help cheer me up, and now I'm...
What? What? That... Oh my god, that is adorable.
Crying. I downloaded this app that lets me make personalized emojis. I made one that looks exactly like you. You want to see it? Yeah. Screw you. My sister didn't appreciate my joke. I've just witnessed a 4-year-old hide from her mum behind bus seats and then jumped out and gave a junkie a fright by accident, to which he screamed, "Go off, you spooky midget!" And it's safe to say I laughed so hard a little pee almost came out. My little sister's first day of college. Asia, if a class say Tuesday and Thursday, do I have to go both days, or can I pick one day to go? You're really stupid. No, it's not stupid to ask questions. She's probably smarter than you, or she will be. When my youngest brother was little, he was being bullied and went to my parents for help. They told him, "Sticks and stones may break my bones."
What?
Then asked him to finish the phrase, and he said, "But chains and whips excite me." And he seriously...
The fuck? Excuse me?
Thought that was the second part. My 10-year-old sister got a
What?
bad burn on her hands, and in the midst of her crying in pain, she places them over my heart and goes, "Ah, so nice and cold." She saw the chance and she took it. Whispers,
Damn.
What is
That is not a real thing. That I refuse to believe. Nah.
the taste of flavor? Chicky nuggies, my brother. Welcome home. My brother is truly living the pro gamer life. Brew Lee and his lesser known brother, Brocco Lee. Hey man, can you grab another 6-pack? Should be in the garage.
Wait, but Did he see you? Did he say brew?
Nuggies, my brother. Welcome home. My brother is truly living the pro gamer life. Brew Lee and
Brew Lee. What?
next to the antique clown doll. The one with a striking resemblance to your little brother that went missing. My sister.
Sorry, I skipped too fast. I think.
The antique clown. Broccoli. Hey man, can you grab another 6-pack? Should be in the garage next to the antique clown doll. The one with a striking resemblance to your little brother that went missing. My sister and her girlfriend are doing it really loudly in the room next to me. Help. I just heard her say, oh yeah, use the Apple Store. PSN friend request.
What?
Me. Guy that works at GameStop who reminds me of my dead brother. This bike may look odd to some, but this man built it so that his blind brother can feel the wind like he does.
Aww. That is sweet and wholesome. But if I was blind, I think I would also be terrified at the same time.
That's quite the brother. I had a dream that I switched careers to welding, and I posted my first weld on TikTok, and it was awful, and everyone commented, soft hands, brother. And I was genuinely upset when I woke up. POV. Me, after catching my little brother watching Top 10 Skibbity Ohio Riz moments. When my brother was 5, he told our parents he was running away from home, and all he packed was underwear and my dad's football trophies. My dad told my sister's new boyfriend to stand at the end of the picture so he can crop him out when she dumped him. I'm still cracking up. When I broke up with my high school boyfriend, my 10-year-old brother walked in on me crying and asked what was wrong. I told him, and he proceeded to log on to Minecraft, join my ex's party, and set their
town
on fire. A family of psychos. I'm gonna have to take a few days off. My little brother drowned in his pool yesterday. Did anyone try putting him in rice? Just kidding. Take as much time as you need.
What the fuck? Bro!
Send this to my colleague. How do I recover this? My little sister made a wall of sorrow to make my dad feel bad so she could get a cat. Well, it worked. Even though it costed $2,500, it was still the best prank Josh ever pulled on his twin brother. My brother collects soda cans. This is his bedroom wall.
Why? What do you do with that? In Germany, I can understand with the fund, you know, every single can is 25 cents if you return it. That's emergency rations right there. That's an investment. But how?
Me slapping my older brother in the face with his own hand. Stop hitting yourself.
Ah, there we go, the classic.
Sister-in-law, this is why you wanted an open casket. As a kid, my brother fell into some dimension called Nutrition Land, where all of these fruits/vegetables sung him songs about nutrition. To this day, he's always like, man, you're acting like you forgot all the lessons we learned in Nutrition Land. And I have to remind him I didn't go there. When your older sibling hits you, and it barely even hurts, but your mum is watching. Ah, mum, that hurts so.
Half of my respiratory organs were destroyed. What?
So bad. Evil info dumping where you just tell lies. Older brother. Honestly, Cain and Abel aren't even special. Like, that's just what having a brother is like. Yeah, but they didn't know that yet because brothers had only just been invented. Give your child a sibling so they can learn really important life lessons like fighting, lying, stealing, and fake crying. Step siblings caught, step siblings caught. Why isn't Google working? How to delete text.
What?
Trade offer. I receive your mum. You receive a sibling. Declined. Oh, and your mum. Trying to figure out which drink is less full to give to your sibling. You and your sibling have been beefing all day, and your mum finally walks out of the house. Dad runs with disabled dog to help him have fun during playtime with siblings. Undertaker versus Mankind. Hell in a Cell. Younger siblings all across America were getting choke slammed because of
I am guilty. I am guilty of pulling some wrestling moves on my younger siblings. I am 1000% guilty of that. We had a trampoline back in the day, bro. That trampoline wrestling was fucking nuts. And me and my cousin, we did some stuff on that trampoline together. That was good times. Good times. Almost injured myself several times. Potentially maybe even almost broke my neck once, but Damn, that was
This
fun.
dude. My sister requested a night at a hotel with pizza and a pool for her 11th birthday, and my parents did it. Being an oldest child is just...
A night at a hotel with pizza and a pool for her 11th birthday. Setting the bar a little bit high, don't you think? What the fuck does she want for her 18th birthday at this point?
Watching your siblings live the life you deserved and slowly descending into madness. I have 4 kids. I call my first my practice, middle second, then what can I get you, baby? You're a horrible...
What the fuck is wrong with you? And the stupid laughing emoji. Nah, screw you, bro. Screw you. Parents that give special treatments to one of their kids is that's horrible.
Parent. Do you ever see your sibling and just have the overwhelming urge to smack them for no reason? Like my brother will walk into the room and I'm like, oh man, I guess I have to end you. The Cain instinct. Ever happened that a song is playing in your head and you aren't even humming it, and the next moment your sibling starts singing that song, Quantum Entanglement?
No, that has never happened to me. No. Because me and my siblings have completely different music tastes. Nah.
Fondly remembering when my sister put this dinosaur in the water because she thought it was one of those expandable grows in water things, and she waited 2 weeks, and I told her it probably wasn't going to grow, and she yelled at me and said, "Things take time, Lauren. You gotta have a little hope." And it's been close to a year now. This is still in our bathroom. Yeah, I've grown like a million years. Sometimes my 12-year-old little sister will go on Club Penguin and trick a bunch of girls that she's a guy, and she'll make them think they're dating, and she'll have them all meet her at the same place at the same time, and watch them get into catfights about whose boyfriend she is. That's how my little sister became a cross-dressing evil mastermind witch on Club Penguin. Girl in novel.
What the fuck?
My older brother who is 17 years old and popular. Do you want breakfast? Her brother. Yes, remember when mum died when you were 4 and our father is an alcoholic who tries to beat us up every day and we had to move out? When you're hiding in your sister's closet to scare her and she starts getting undressed.
I was about to start laughing and say, yeah, that's relatable, scaring your sister. And then I saw the rest of the... What the Bro, what are these memes?
Older sister ruins younger sister's chance to be on a nationally televised game show. I just heard my mum tell my brother, when you die, you will go outside and garden until your father says you're done. And it took me a second to realize that my brother was playing a video game, and this was not a theological discussion.
Okay.
When my uncle, who's completely deaf, was about 17, he got into a heated argument with my great aunt, his mother. They were furiously signing back and forth. Suddenly they both stopped and started laughing. My great aunt had accidentally signed, "Don't you yell at me." If I witnessed that, use your inside hands. Older sibling. Oh, come on, I didn't even hit you that hard. Younger sibling. Single father adopts 5 siblings under 5. They deserve to be raised as siblings. Siblings as kids. Siblings as adults. Imagine having a sibling, loser. Imagine having your parents so devastated by their first mistake that they don't have another. When you lie, and
that
your
is a
sibling
very
backs
good
you up
comeback.
without having to say a thing. Chris and Liam showing us how having siblings is like. How you see your sibling or friend when they back up your lie and make it believable. The father and daughter aged well. Probably good diets. We're all siblings. My eyelashes versus my brother's eyelashes. Not only my brother's, literally every boy I know. Tag your siblings as a reminder to close the damn door when they leave your room. Chucky's evil brother, Zucky. Vin Diesel broke into a theater in New York with his brother when he was 7 with the intent of vandalizing it. When they were caught, instead of calling the police, the theater's artistic director offered them roles in an upcoming show, thus starting Diesel's acting career. Brother, why do you still walk on 4 legs? We have been liberated. Stand. Thinking about how when my oldest brother took Japanese classes, his professor was like, your pronunciation is really good, but you need to watch movies that aren't about the Yakuza because you sound like a criminal. My brother from another mother. Is Mario okay? He's reflecting
Send him
on
to
life,
Japan
so
like that. That
fighting
would be
and bloodshed,
hilarious.
having to fight people like his brother and lover on the battlefield, and getting his butt handed to him on a regular basis. It's too much. His spirit is broken. I remember my mum's Uncle Joe died and got cremated, and we were on the way to the funeral and she said she wanted some coffee. And my older brother said, well, we got a box. A jar right here. And that didn't make her laugh. I don't know, my relationship with my
didn't
siblings
make her
is
laugh. I
always
wonder
either,
why.
Yo, I'll help you hide the body, or don't even breathe in my direction. At my funeral, sit me up. I want to see if my sister's got my clothes on. My little sister discovered we have different dads now, and she's trying to say we're just friends. We passed a sign in Boring that said their sister city is Dull, Scotland. I found some baby pictures of my sister today. My boyfriend's beige flag is that he's so unbothered he never asks
beige
for details.
flag.
His best friend broke up with his girlfriend. Why? He didn't ask. His sister got a new job. Where? He doesn't know. I heard a commotion in my kids' room after I put them to bed. I can kind
of empathize with that. First of all, what the hell is a beige flag? Second, you know the result. Your sister got a new job. That's all that matters. Where and in what position, who gives a shit? She has a job now. That's all that matters. Could ask the additional question if she enjoys the job, but ultimately that also doesn't really matter that much because we all just get jobs to pay rent, right?
He doesn't know. I heard a commotion in my kids' room after I put them to bed. I listened outside of their door and figured out that my 7-year-old had allowed my 4-year-old into her bed to cuddle and sing to him because he was feeling scared. These two fight each other all day, but show up when it counts. What's it like having a sister? You took my foundation. You took my shirt last week. Call this even. Don't go through my stuff anymore. I was going to ask you, but you were being rude. Who cares? You have your own clothing. My little sister officially turned 10 yesterday, and because I'm in another state, I couldn't see her, so I called instead to sing happy birthday, and when I was done, she whispered, "Gay," and hung up on me. Is that the same sister who put her burned hand on your heart because it was nice and cold? That would be the sister, my 7-year-old brother. I'm so good at math, ask me any question. I'll give you the answer. What is 5 minus 10? My brother, who hasn't learned about negative numbers yet. The Switch game my little brother wanted to gift me this Christmas was only digitally available, but because he wanted me to be able to unwrap something, he recreated the package on his own. Wanna see what I'm giving my brother and his fiancé
That's
for
amazing.
their engagement gift? Yes, the. That's pretty. Does it symbolize the beginning of their story? No. The. My brother and I play competitively against one another in Mario Kart, so I had this trophy made for us for whoever wins and holds the title until the next game.
That is cool. That is really cool.
I see that you have left your trash on the forest floor. Please reconsider.
That one with the trophy.
Wanna see what I'm pretty? Does it symbolize the beginning of their story? No. The. My brother and I.
That that is really cool. That is a really cool thing. I might consider copying that idea. That is really cool. I like that. I like that. But we need a second trophy, you know, for the loser. One for the winner and one for the loser, just mocking them. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you check out my Twitch, link is down in the description. If you have requests for other videos, let me know down in the comments or join my Discord and let me know there. Hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, bye!